Actually, hang on. Let me open up Discord to share the stream. Am I live now? All right. Okay, I am. Okay, cool. Let me do that real quickly. Yes, it did. Okay, it did share to my server. I only just posted in all the other servers I share these to. I think that's it. All right, cool. Let's see. All right. Hello, Electric, Valexius, and Sir Jacob. All right, now I'm going to do the bees. Now I'm on those. Oh yeah, this is the list so far. I made an update to it though. I moved 64 Hanafuda to good, mainly because I saw that I put AI Shogi 3 in good, and that made me think, well, if I'm putting that game in good, then like why shouldn't I put 64 Hanafuda in good? It's no worse of a game. I just felt a bit of cognitive dissonance there and decided to correct it. Anyway, so the first game I'm gonna play this stream, these Baku Bomberman games, those are just Bomberman 64. It's the Japanese name of them. First game I'm gonna play is this one, Bakuretsu Muteki Bangayo. Um, Remember that Bangayo game I played on Dreamcast? This is literally the same game, but it was only released in Japan for the Nintendo 64. So that's what this is. Karumi really likes this game. I don't think he's on here right now, but he can look back. Oh wow, this is stuck at 30 VPS. Are all the... Hang on, let me see if the other games are like that. Like, let me go back to Automobili Lamborghini. Nope, that's fine. That's at 47, 49, 48, 47, 48. Not exactly 60, but it's not as bad as like 30. But what confuses me is that with Bangayo, it was a constant 30. Like, watch. 24, 31, 29, 36, 32. I guess it's no longer a constant 30. But for some reason, this game does not run well. I'll put an ass. What? I didn't mean to put an ash. Whatever. I started using the analog stick. I didn't mess with the input, so... Yeah, that should be fine. I guess this just has weird menu controls. Alright. The actual game is pretty good. But if you want to emulate it, I would say just emulate the Dreamcast version instead. Because it runs better than this. Or run it on a less demanding emulator. The only reason why I'm using this one is because it's compatible. Like, it's the only emulator I can find that runs Stunt Racer 64. Huh. Okay. I could do that. Looks like the C buttons kind of do the same thing as the analog stick, weirdly. So there's an option. Or I could just hold down B, that works too, I guess. In fact, why don't I just hold down B? I seem to have infinite ammo. But yeah, this is one of those... This is a rare instance of a Nintendo 64 game where you would actually use the D-pad and you'd actually hold it so that your thumb is on the left part of the controller rather than the middle part. So if you're playing this on real hardware, then that's... Or if you just like playing your 64 games with a real controller, then that's something to keep in mind. I do like this one, though. I remember liking it, and it holds up. Again, every time I play in the future, I'm probably just going to play the Dreamcast version, because it emulates better than this, but still. Can I beat this guy? Alright, there we go, I beat him. That's an explosion. Alright. Oh yeah, kicked his ass. Alright. Bakuretsu, Muteki, Bangai-O. I think good is fair. That's what I ranked. Yeah, I ranked Bangai-O good in the Dreamcast stream. You know what? No, I think it's better than that. I'll put it in based, actually. Does it save? That's the only thing I'm wondering. Hello, Electric. Welcome back. I'll save state here. If it saves, then... Oh, the shoulder buttons. Actually, I wonder what does... Okay, well, I figured out what the Z trigger does. Yeah, let me restart this just to see whether or not it preserves the save. Sodayo. What are you playing today? Bangai-O. Yeah, I think Bangai-O is based, actually. I think I underrated it the first time I played it. Again, I'm probably just going to play the Dreamcast version in the future, but still. Alright, next game. Bakusho Jinsei 64. I'm not going to do the full title. These Japanese games have, like, super fucking long titles. Bakusho Jinsei 64 is fine. There's not another Bakusho Jinsei 64. Alright, alright. Let's try it. Oh wow, it actually runs at 59 VPS, 58. At least so far. For all I know, it could run horribly as soon as it actually starts. Hi-yi, hi-yi. I can make my car go extra fast. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what view is. Oh, Sora kara, Kuruma kara. Oh, view. I see. Why is it in... Why is that in hiragana? Matsu... Maune? Oh, Maue kara. So, should I have my view be the sky I'm guessing this is like bird's eye view, and this is more of a first-person view. This is more of like a third-person view, but behind instead of above. I wonder if I can experiment that in-game. I'll try that. I'm still setting these to high though. Yeah, that's fine. The cursor always resets. This menu's not a deal breaker, but mildly annoying. Versus mode or tournament mode? Is this... I'm a bit confused as to what this game is. Hitotsu, and then... Okay, I get to pick a name. Oh, I see. That's fun. So you can do hiragana or capitalized letters, or katakana and lowercase letters. The special characters are the same in both, though. This is a pretty nice name creator, I'll say that. Okay. You know, I take it back. This is a flawed, but overall actually pretty well designed system for the menu. Should I do a star or a music note? I'll do the star. Star seems a bit less condescending somehow. Alright. Which one of these characters do I want to play as? Looks like people will look at them and go, whoa, whoa. I don't know, she looks cute. I'll pick her. Or I could be Lee Monkey, I guess. Nah. Uh-oh, stinky. Alright. Okay, so now I get to, I guess, choose my character again. Oh, wait, no, I get to choose 3 people. I see. Again, I really don't know what this game is... I really don't know what this game is, what it's trying to be. I don't really know who I want to pick either. I'll pick Sayoni, I guess. And then Rudorufu, he seems pretty intimidating. I'll pick him. And then, who should my third pick be? Baby looks kind of funny, but no. I'll pick this old man, I guess. Why not? Yeah, I'll pick Higeji. Okay, and then I gotta pick my map. Kitashu Town, I think is how you say that. Donut Town. Ice Town, like Minnesota right now, basically. Yamabiko Town. Fujiyama Town. Oh, that looks cool. Saboten Town. And Bibari Town. I kind of liked this one. I liked Fujiyama Town. I'll pick it. Okay, so it's shuffling the characters. So it randomly chooses which character you want to play as. So I'm the old guy. Game start. What is this? Oh, okay, this is a kart racer, sort of like Mario Kart. Or Wait, what? What the fuck? No, it's... This is a party game. And I... Okay, I see. This is a party game. This game is weird. It's like a racing... It's like... You think it's a Mario Kart style game, but no, it's a party game. Okay, wait, I'm player 3? Okay. Data, etc. I can buy something. Kauru. I don't know what Saikoro means. Data. I can look at the data. So that's the map, I guess. This is... Wait. Okay. Can I just... etc. This is kind of a mediocre game. I do feel a bit disappointed in it. How do I actually roll the dice? Okay, so the Z trigger opens this upper map. How do I close it? Also Z. Okay, so Z trigger toggles it. How do I roll the dice? Okay, I guess I use the analog stick. Should I buy this? Sure, why not? I guess this is like a Monopoly sort of thing. I'll say this, I do like the presentation. I think this is better than most party games. Like, I would play this over that Tamagotchi party game that I found earlier. I could potentially see this being enjoyable. I mean, I personally am never gonna play it because these party games aren't that interesting unless you're playing them with other people, and I'm lucky I could find somebody else to play, like, a party game they would actually be able to understand, not one that's all in Japanese. So, like... Yeah, I'm personally probably never playing this again, but I'll put it in good. It's possible I'm being too generous, but I don't know. I liked the presentation. I think it's actually pretty cool for what it is. All right, next game. Banjo-Kazooie. All right, let's go. We all know Banjo-Kazooie. All right. All right, good old Banjo-Kazooie. Okay. So he's sleeping, he's cooking a meal, he's playing Game Boy in front of the fireplace. Whatever, for the sake of convenience, I'll pick Game 1. This is funny. Why is the pot even talking anyway? Why is he looking... Oh, I see, that's why. Still though, I mean, it's blatantly obvious what they're ripping off here, so why don't they just go all the way? Make it like... Yeah, just make it a mirror, like... Because it's obvious what they're doing anyway, might as well just go all the way with it. People will see this and say, wife. Yeah, probably. I mean, people like all kinds of women out there. I guess. I don't think very many people statistically would, but... Yeah, somebody out there probably would. It would be pretty cool if, like, Banjo-Kazooie was doing a different thing depending on which save you did. Like, if you selected save 1, then he's sleeping at the beginning, and then if you select save 2, he's, like, actually hanging out at his house cooking a meal at the beginning. And then if you pick save 3, then he's just really hooked on his Game Boy. I could see that working. No, she's got her. Somebody help. I like how Banjo's somehow sleeping through all this. Like, nowadays I kind of do the opposite and go to bed really early, but... There was a time... VTuber of that witch. Yeah. I wonder if there is... I should look on, like, Vroid Hub or something and, like, see if somebody made, like, a model for her. Banjo during the events of September 11th. Yeah, that's actually probably true. Like, canonically, that is what he would be doing during that time. I mean, I've played this game before. I don't really remember how to play it well, but... Yeah, I'll just kind of do my own tutorial. Just to reacquaint myself. Okay. Yep, there's that move. Alright. So the R is sort of the camera fixer, sort of like what the Z trigger is in Zelda. Alright, makes sense. Do 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 do. I do like that theme. Alright. I turn the volume up a bit. The villain's base can be anywhere. The villain's base. Yep, exactly. They're not exactly subtle most of the time in these games. Alright. What a narcissist. Yeah, true. To enter the world shown in the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. Oh, right. That's right. Sorry, it's been a while since I've played this. Alright. Okay, smart guy. Let's see you take a crack at it. Alright. So I fill that in. I like how this game somehow manages to be a Super Mario 64 ripoff while still being, like, worth playing anyway. Alright. How do I enter again? I don't just jump into the picture frame like in Mario 64. Oh yeah, you're supposed to enter the little tunnel entrance over here, that's right. Get the reference? I wish I did, but for some reason it's not really coming to me. Alright. Go. Yeah, seriously, a big part of why I didn't pick the tutorial, despite it being so long since I played this game, and not being entirely confident about my ability to play it, is just because the tutorial is so goddamn long, and just so goddamn excessive and unnecessary. Like a lot of tutorials in these rare games. Like, Donkey Kong 64 kind of had a similar problem from what I remember. I do like how the music changes when you're underwater, though. I think my favorite level was the pirate one. I forget the name of. Every copy of Banjo-Kazooie is personalized. Oh yeah, I'm sure. And my PC is at like almost 80 Celsius. My CPU is anyway. Alright. Man, your gold was really shittily hidden. Alright. How the fuck am I getting those temperatures emulating a game from the 90s? Most of it is actually from my VTuber setup. For some reason, VC Face uses... Well, not just VC Face. VC Face and the Face Tracker combined take up a huge amount of CPU. So that, combined with emulating this game, creates a lot of that. How do I go up there again? Whatever. I'll worry about it later. If ever. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I guess I should also probably show off the game over menu. Every time you save and quit the game, even when you haven't actually died or anything, it shows this. Which is funny, like, the first time you see it, but... I don't know. Quitting the game, seeing it every time you quit the game is a bit excessive. You know, she does actually look kind of doable, though, you have to admit. I don't know why she blames Banjo. I mean, it's not his fault this happened. Alright, Banjo-Kazooie is based. I don't have much else to say about it. Next game. Alright, Banjo-Tooie, the sequel. A game which I actually have even less experience with than Banjo-Kazooie. I've gotten little ways into Banjo-Kazooie before. Banjo-Tooie, on the other hand, I just straight up haven't played. Theme is pretty catchy, I'll say that. What are the options for speaker mode? Oh, they got a headphone mode. Perfect. You can't use the D-pad. It actually does have multiplayer, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, you can actually skip the opening this time. Yeah, why not? Oh no, he's dead. Look at my best clothes. They're all burnt. Oh, I see. His house got set on fire. Dang. A bit of a jarring opening. Kind of reminds me how, Cranky Kong... There was like a Donkey Kong Country game where Cranky Kong's ghost would appear, right? Or something. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of that. Alright, let's see... There's a surprising amount to do in the Spiral Mountain area this time around. I don't know what these eggs are good for, but these games are collectathons, so I should probably get them. I also don't mean that in a negative way. I don't care that these games are collectathons. Like, as long as the game is centered around that, that's fine. I mean, Lego Star Wars is technically a collectathon too, but nobody complains about that. Anything in these crates? Nope, nothing in the crates. Hello, Jesse. I'm curious, Jesse. You mentioned before that I know you had like a Nintendo 64 when you were young. What were some of your favorite games on it, out of curiosity? I wonder if there's anything in the water. That would be a good, How do I dive again? Oh, that's how. Yeah, I don't think there's anything underwater. Alright. $100. Okay, so the feathers max out at 100. which makes me think that they're used for something not particularly specific. Still kind of cool how there is genuinely a lot to do in the overworld, though. Okay, how do you... Ah, that's how, right. Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to fly... No, I'm assuming the real reason why that's there is so I can fly to the eye, but I want to see if there's anything else I can do first. Can I go over here? I can, but it looks like I can't really do anything in there yet. I just kind of have to go back there later. What the heck are these? I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to get back up there. This is a really weird power-up. Fuck. I'm also not really sure what it's supposed to give me. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. And these make you faster. That's just a tutorial thing. Yeah, okay, I see. That's just there for tutorial reasons. Alright, alright. Back to actually entering Matilda's cave again. Alright. The attention to detail is impressive. So your favorites were Spider-Man games, Bomberman, Quest 64, Pokemon Snap. You also remember liking Pokemon Stadium, Jet Force Gemini, Mario Party 2. Yeah, Jet Force Gemini, that was an underrated classic. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to get on the eye. I think it's just that. I think it's just like that. Damn it, I landed on the most frustrating possible part of that bridge. Jesus. It's as if everything's trying to get me to spend as much time in the Spiral Mountain area as possible. Jesse stole number 1 from you. Oh, right. The crown thing. So there's sort of a fight for the crown, I guess. Is that what's going on? There we go. Saved it. Is there anything up here other than eggs? No? Okay. Cheeto the Magical Spellbook. For every 5 pages, I'll let you in on a little secret. You mean a cheat? Well, I'm not called Cheeto for nothing. Alright. So, where am I supposed to go then? So wait, is Spiral Mountain supposed to be the hub world in this game or something? Yeah. I want to like this one, except I'm a bit confused on where to go in it. I'm a bit confused on where to go in it. I guess I'm tempted to just look up a guide. This is much more of a where the fuck do I go kind of game than Banjo-Tooie is. But I guess I do like where the fuck do I go kinds of games sometimes. I mean, I really like Zelda on NES, so why not this as well? Oh hey, here's a page. I see. So I guess, yeah, the first thing you do is look for the pages. You know, I've never played this one before. How does he know? And how can I hear him from all the way up here? Is he like speaking telepathically or something? Whatever. I think this one's a favorite, actually. I should play more of it later. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie's amazing. Okay, next game. I want to play more of it, but I should move on. Base Masters 2000. A fishing game. In other words, the kinds of games meant for dads, basically. Not that my own father would probably play this. My dad would rather play, like, a plain game of some kind. It'd have to be realistic. It couldn't be like Star Fox 64. But I don't know enough about plain games to know it would fit that on the Nintendo 64 offhand. Whatever, I'll create a game note.
This is Shaw Grigsby, and I'd like to welcome you to Bassmasters 2000.
Quick beginner, because I have no idea how to play this game. Control setup, you know, I don't even care. Whatever's the default is fine for this one. What is an exhibition? Okay. I get to create my angler. What if I... Yeah, something tells me I'm better off just picking a male for this one. What are my options for hair? I'll just try to make him look like what I look like IRL. Is there... I guess that's the best I got there. Face. Wait, why does the face change the hair color? And the skin color. Like, it changes their entire ethnicity. Whatever. I guess this is fine. Vest. I... Whatever. Orange is fine, I guess. Pants. I'll pick... Yeah, that's fine. Shoes. You know what? I don't even care. I'll just make his name nonsense. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Poodo. Alright. Fishing is the universal minigame. Oh, there are plenty of actual fishing games. Are you kidding? Like, there's so many of these kinds of games. It's insane. I don't know why there are so many. I don't know who would play them other than, like, dads. Actually, maybe I'm exaggerating by saying there are a ton, but, like, I just remember, like, when Oscillo was doing the Dreamcast library, for some reason there were a lot of fishing games in that. They weren't that common until, like, the PlayStation, Saturn, Nintendo 64 era.
It's a great fishing lake with some really big fish. How about
And then there were even more in, like, the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era. Okay, what are the controls here? Okay, so I can, I guess, move the boat with the D-pad. You know, this would be really awkward to play with a real Nintendo 64 controller, because you have to use both the D-pad and the control. Actually, I guess you could use the C buttons. I guess that's what you'd have to do to make it less awkward. I don't know how the heck you cast the... Nope, you gotta use the analog stick. You know, this game has really weird controls. Like, I'm using an Xbox 8-bit DOE controller, and even with this controller, it's still... Like, the controls are still kind of weird. And, like, with a real Nintendo 64 controller, it would be even weirder. And I still don't know how to actually cast a... How do I... Seriously, how do I cast the net? Or, sorry, not the net. How do I, like, actually, you know... Okay, so A and B do absolutely nothing, at least right now. I saw it. Okay, the Z trigger gets this.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
No, the equipment's fine. I don't care about that. Live well. Yeah, this game sucks. I don't know how to play it, but I can already tell that if I did, I wouldn't like it. I'll put it in bad. Sadly, it probably won't be the worst game I play tonight. Next game. Let's see. Base Rush Echo Gear Power Worm Championship. Oh, right. My bad. Echo is capitalized. All right. Path of Exile has very rare drops that give you bonuses to quantity and rarity of fish caught. There's no fishing. Well, how do you catch the fish if there's no fishing? All right. How does this one play, I wonder? A, you can only use the analog stick for the menu. Not a deal breaker, but a minor annoyance. Not a big deal at all, but something I do think about when I'm in the menus. You don't catch fish? Well, you just said it. It has very rare drops that give you bonuses to quantity and rarity of fish caught. The female does actually look kind of doable in this one, so I'll pick her. Alright. Tournament. I'll just do free fishing just so I can figure out how to actually play it. Okay, so you can pick your pond. I do not have a strong opinion on which one to pick, so I'll just pick the first one. And then you can pick, I guess this is supposed to be your spawn point. I mean, I don't know much about fishing, but if I were to try to catch a fish, I would probably want to be a little bit away from the coast, so I'll pick... Actually, no. I think a lot of the fish are going to end up down here and not come back, right? Because of the waterfall and the dam and whatnot. So I kind of wonder if... Actually, no. I don't think that's how dams work. I don't know much about dams. You know what? I think these two areas are kind of the most play it safe areas, so I'll just pick one of them because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So they're showing the conditions. It's... Is that the water temperature, 12 degrees Celsius? Or the air... That's the water temperature. I can tell because I see the Mizu kanji. Oh, I see. And then it gets warmer. I see. So if I go in the summer, then yeah, it would be pretty warm. Realistically, I would be most likely to go fishing in the summer. I'm not a fisher, but if I were to fish. I'm kind of surprised changing the time of day doesn't change the water temperature, though. I don't know what a good time to fish would be, because it's not really a sport I know much about. I'll pick 2 p.m., I guess. It gives you bonuses, they just aren't useful. Oh, I see. So you can get a bonus for fishing, but there's no fishing, so the bonus sucks. Interesting. Is it like still in development, or is the game just trolling you? Metal Jig, Power Worm, Tofu Water, Mino, Shadow. I don't know anything about fishing. I don't know what's good and what isn't. I'll pick this one, I guess. Okay, so how do I control this one? If it uses both the analog stick and the D-pad, then the controls suck. Doesn't look like it does, though, at least so far. It looks like it just uses the analog stick. Alright. Well, I'm actually able to cast it this time. Hello, Moonstar Galaxy. So that's already, I've already gotten further than the other fishing game. It looks like a black screen, though. Is the terminal saying anything? Not really, other than the usual RAM, whatever. I think the game just doesn't emulate properly. I'm just gonna put this one in unranked. I don't have an opinion on it. I'm not exactly gonna lose sleep over the fact that I wasn't successful in emulating Base Rush Echo Gear Power Worm Championship. So that's, I really don't have much else to say about that one. Next game. Oh, this is a good one. Well, I say good. It's a good one in the sense that you're gonna laugh at it because it sucks. This is like one of the worst games on the Nintendo 64. I'll just call it Batman Beyond. I don't even care. That's what everybody else calls it anyway. Okay, what are the options? Stereo. I don't even know why I care. Okay, normal difficulty. Nimble's fine. I don't care. Okay, here's where it gets good. I'm getting an emergency. Actually... Okay, here we go. Notice how quickly the game is running. That's not an emulation error. The game is actually meant to run like this. The combat kind of sucks. Yeah, the big problem with the game is just that it runs inappropriately quickly. The combat's very brute force. You don't have very many special moves. Even if you did, you probably wouldn't use them. You have 2 lives left. It's extremely difficult, too. Just because it's like... I could be mistaken, but I believe your lives are all of your continues. So, like, if you run out of lives, there's no save, you just kind of have to start at the beginning. Which, I mean, come on, in a Nintendo 64 game, I don't know how to get past this area, and I frankly don't care. I'm just gonna put this game in abysmal and move on. Even the music's just kind of like you would get tired of it very, very quickly, and it's just this short loop. All right, I have to start. Um, yeah, I'll wrap this one, and then I'll shrink it a bit. There we go. Alright. Alright, next game. Batman of the Future, Return of... I'll just call it Batman of the Future. They both have Return of the Future as their... Maybe this one's better, I don't know. I think it's made by the exact same people. Oh wait, this is just the European version. Okay, never mind, never mind. Yeah, that's just the exact same game. My mistake. Battle Tanks Global Assault. I'll do the original Battle Tanks first, actually. So I'll just do Battle
3DO.
Tanks. Alright, Battle Tanks. Okay. I mean, it's made by the same company that made the, what were those games called? The Army Men games. And I liked those. And it has the exact same, well, pretty much the exact same menu UI. So that's a good sign, I guess. I don't know. Alright. The exposition is kind of long. Survivors. 50 million men, 50,000 women. Why are there like 1,000 men for every woman? Those lucky women, I guess, they're gonna have a huge man harem. What's shooting at me? I can barely even tell. Oh, wait. How do I... Is that the only way I shoot? I've heard there's a really... If I wanted to play a tank game, I think the one I would actually play... There's a really good Girlzune Panzer game on the Nintendo Switch from what I hear, so maybe that. I'm kind of... So far, I'm kind of disappointed and confused by this one. Yeah, this is a very confusing experience. That's the best way I can put my first impressions of the gameplay. Can I use the D-pad? Nope, gotta use the... Why can't I... Oh, I see. A reloads and the Z trigger shoots. My bad. I'm just gonna ignore whatever that is. Wait, I'm a bit confused though, because... Okay. This is a weird game. So now what? It's like I have to go... Yeah, I don't know about this one. You know what? I don't think I can fairly judge it. It's sort of like Airborne or 64. In that, like, there's almost certainly something I'm missing. So if I were to complain about it, I don't think that'd be fair. So I'll just put it unranked. Battle Tanks, and then it has a sequel, Battle Tanks Global Assault. I guess I'll try that one as well. Maybe this is the one where I'll figure out how to actually play it. Maybe they'll make that more clear. Or maybe I'll be just as confused. I should probably visualize both outcomes. You can see why it would be confusing. Looks like you're just supposed to know what the controls do. It's not even so much that. It's more like... I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be shooting at. And I also don't really know what the different play modes are. Like, the controls are the least of my problems. The controls I actually figured out relatively quickly. Okay, so... Alright. Destroy all invading tanks. M1A1. Oh, that's... okay. That's an allied tank, I see. So I'm supposed to look at the radar map and... Whoa. Wait, who's shooting where? Oh, I see. Well, don't get in my way. Jesus Christ, the AI is retarded. Actually, the AI is either really smart or really dumb, depending on how you look at it. Because on one hand, they keep practically begging me to shoot them by getting in my way. But on the other hand, they're actually doing a pretty competent job of killing the enemies. Like, I don't think I've fired a single shot toward a tank. And I just won. It's way too easy, but I had more fun with it than the first battle tanks. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the first battle tanks to bad, I think now that I actually know how to play the game, and then I'll move Global Assault to good. I did not like the first game, but the second one kind of improved upon it. That's my take. All right. Um, Battlezone: Rise of the Black Dogs. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Actually, yeah, I'll be back. There's relatively little crackling when I have the when I don't have my avatar running. And my PC is still at like 70 Celsius. This is a demanding emulator. I think I'm better off not having the for these streams, I think I'm better off not using the avatar just for that reason. Yeah, this is a very demanding emulator. Alright. American, Soviet, or Black Dog? I guess I'll pick American. Continue without rumble. Okay, so this is another tank game. This one's kind of more in the realm of... Huh. Why do you... This is a really weird game. I guess the controls are okay once you get used to them. I don't know. I kind of get the idea. I'm not a big fan of it. Well, I think it's just demanding because it's like super accurate Nintendo 64 emulation. I think this is meh, honestly. All right. Next game. Let's see. Beetle Adventure Racing. I've played this one before, but I don't remember it well. Can I get away with having it on one line? I guess now that my avatar is not on the screen, I kind of pretty easily can. All right. Nintendo 64.
Adventure Racing! Welcome! Options.
I'll do kilometers per hour. Other than that, it'll just be like that. I'll just do a single race. I'll do a full grid though. Coventry Cove, Mount Mayhem. Those are the only two options. I'll pick Coventry Cove. I like how they're all just called car. Like the cars don't have names. I think I went top speed and handling primarily. But it looks like it's kind of hard to get both, so... I'll pick this red one, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's go.
Coventry Cove. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, let's see how well I do. The steering is a little bit stiff, but it's not horrible. I actually find it weirdly kind of manageable. Basically, just don't throttle whenever you steer, and you're fine. Like, I let off on the throttle there, for instance. Ooh. Alright. Alright. I'm really going, though. I'm already in second place, damn. I guess that's what happens when you pick easy. Really does kind of make me want to pick the higher difficulty. I didn't expect easy to be this easy. Although, I mean, I have played this game before, to be fair, but it's been a while. Yeah, I played this game at somebody's house once. For some reason, he went through this big phase where he was really into Nintendo 64 racing games. And, like, that's actually how I found out about Stunt Racer 64. Yeah, this is running so much better now that I don't have my model on the screen. There's still a little bit of crackle here and there, but it's not nearly as bad. I think it's worth not having my model when I'm running something on the Aris emulator. There's a shortcut there, but I don't feel the need to bother. At least for now. If I were to really get into this game, I probably would experiment and do some things like that. I'm only on the second lap. Jesus Christ, easy mode is easy. God, I picked a... The difficulty was way too easy. This game would be so much better on, like, the normal or even hard difficulties. I'm not even hitting the nitros. I don't feel the need. I'll hit one just to see what happens. Cool. I hit that one, I guess. What happened to Katsu? I removed my model to improve the performance of the emulator, and it seems to be working. You know what? I'm not even super... If you're gonna play this game, pick a harder difficulty, but I can already tell it's base. Beetle Adventure Racing. Alright. Next game. Big Burger. This is a homebrew game. It's always a toss-up whether these actually run or not. This one runs, but as usual, it doesn't seem to have any fecking music. Why do these homebrew games never have any audio at all whatsoever? Like, that was why I ranked 64noid so low. It's because, like, I would literally rather play Breakout on Atari because I actually get feedback in that game. Alright, Big Burger. Let's try it out. Good, great. It's just a burger stacker. Honestly, this is a pretty inoffensive game, though. I feel like I would get bored if I played it for too long, but like it's fun for like 5 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I can see getting some enjoyment out of this. Yeah, I'm still playing it. That alone is proof that it deserves. Well, yeah, I think this deserves good actually. This is maybe even base. This is one of the best. This and Asteroid 64 are like the best homebrew games I've come across so far. Whatever. Next game. I do want to keep playing it, but I don't know. It's just too much of a junk food game. I just want to move on. Big Mountain 2000.
Big Mountain 2000.
Yeah, notice how I'm getting a stable 60 VPS. With some more demanding games, it might go down a little, but it's not that big of a deal. This emulator runs so much better when I don't have BC Face running at the same time. It was worth getting rid of my avatar for this. It really was. Alright. Ippei Hayami. What is this? Okay, so I'm guessing it's a racing game of some kind. Maybe it's sort of like, maybe it's a snowboarding game, sort of like 1080. Except I'm guessing 1080 is probably better. What do I want? I'm thinking speed and cornering should be what I should prioritize the most. And Ippei Hayami and Claire Winslet seem to be the best at it. I'll pick Claire Winslet, I guess. I want to optimize for speed and cornering, but it looks like Border and Skier doesn't really affect that. Yeah, so I was right. This is just like a snowboarding game. Okay, what's the equipment? Board. Where? I like how what you wear has no effect. Hmm. This looks cool. And it looks nice and warm. I'll select that. And then for the race, I can do a little town. I can do whatever that is. Looks like just a generic hill. I can do a train, or I can do... I'll just pick stage 1. All the stages actually do look pretty beautiful. Maybe I was wrong to just... Maybe I was wrong to just write this game off. Maybe this game is actually really good. Maybe I like it more than 1080. Who knows?
Go! The clock's ticking. Get moving.
Yeah, I'm moving. I mean, you're able to do skiing as well. So if you want, you could turn this into like a downhill skiing game. Why am I getting a timeout?
One more time.
Okay, so it's a little more punishing than 1080.
Ready?
This game looks more beautiful than 1080 though. I mean, I hope you can forgive me for comparing it to 1080. It's a similar genre at least. The way it plays is a bit different though, and I don't think I'm nearly as good at it. You know what? Never mind. I'm getting kind of frustrated with it. I don't think I can fairly judge it. I want to like it just because it looks cool, but my god, I cannot get a handle on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it unranked for now. Alright, next game. Um, Bike Race 98. Oh, this is 1.0. I might as well select the newest version, you know? Do 2.0. Or, sorry, do 1.2, that is. If it runs. Did it not run? I didn't mean to just hit quit. That was not really intentional on my part. I'll do it again, and then if it doesn't run, then I'll do 1.0 instead, because that did run. Okay, I'll just do 1.0 then. Because that did run. Here we go. Bike Race 98. Let me change the name. Bike Race 98. Why did they use that color for the font for press start? It blends in way too much with the logo in the background. How do I... These controls are fucking horrible. I get this is supposed to be a tech demo, but like even by tech demo standards, this game kinda sucks. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It's too ambitious for its own good. I think it deserves abysmal. I really do. Next game. Bio Freaks. I don't know why they make freaks an abbreviation. I think that's kind of dumb and pretentious, but whatever.
In the not too distant future, here the mighty country known as America has fallen like all great empires throughout history. Its 50 states broken into private territories after what was called the Techno-Industrial Civil Wars. Computer technology, bioengineering, cybernetics, and mechanics accelerated at such an incredible rate, it forced industrial competition to the point of uncontrollable and ruthless corporate espionage.
I could see that happening eventually. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon or even within our lifetimes, but yeah, in the next like 200-300 years, sure.
With Wall Street in shambles, the government bankrupt, and technological corporate giants running unorthodox takeovers, Neo-America was born.
What's Neo-America supposed to be? Like the sort of our equivalent to what the Byzantine Empire was to Rome?
Welcome citizen.
Neo-America. Or maybe it's sort of like Ostrogoths, maybe. I don't know. Infinite continues, yeah. So I'm going to make a prediction. It may or may not be right. I'm guessing this game is going to be a beat 'em up. Maybe with like a similar play style to that of something like Spawn or Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Sort of like, almost like a Power Stone like fighting game, except instead of, yeah, except more gun heavy. Again, like Spawn or Heavy Metal Geomatrix.
Choose your warrior.
Cyclown. Sapo. Zipperhead. I have no idea who to play as. Purge. Delta. Oh, interesting. So, if you hit up on the D-pad or analog stick, I guess, the cursor moves clockwise, and if you hit down, it moves counterclockwise. I'll just pick Bullseye.
Bullseye.
No, I don't need game hints. Despite the fact that I've never played this game before, I will not do game hints.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Battle 1, fight.
Okay, so it is a fighting game. It's not... I don't think it's like Heavy Metal Geomatrix or Spawn, though. I think it's more of a classic fighter, and not a very good one. I mean, if you're gonna do this style of fighting, at least let me... Oh, I can punch. I just have to do C. I have to use the C buttons to do it, for some reason. Does the trigger do anything? No.
Bullseye. Battle 2, fight.
Honestly, I don't think this game is that bad. I mean, I have played, like, fighting games that I really disliked before. Like, I really disliked Double Dragon 5, for example. I thought that was kind of a crap game. I mean, the character introductions were kind of funny, but the gameplay of the actual game sucked. I don't think this is that bad. I don't think it's that good either. I still feel a little underwhelmed. I don't really want to keep playing it. I think it's meh. BioFreaks goes in meh. Alright, next
Battle
game.
1, fight.
Biohazard 2. I don't know what happened to Biohazard 1, but okay. I'm just gonna check to make sure this isn't just a game that was named differently in the Japanese. Oh, it was. That's just Resident Evil 2. Okay. Well, I know Resident Evil 2 got a really good Nintendo 64 port. I'll save that for the R's and move on to Bird Cart. So there are two demos for Bird Cart. I don't really know what the difference between them is, though. I guess I can try both. Bird Cart Demo 1. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, let me explain something. These BIOS files, these are PIFs. I actually had to look up what these are. They're a special type of chip you can insert into your Nintendo 64. I'm not going to load them as ROMs because if I were to, then it would probably just crash the emulator. There wouldn't be any point. There's no game there. It's just firmware. Um, so yeah. Anyway, time to play another game with no fucking sound. I don't even have a vehicle. I don't think this is a finished game. Yeah, I can't fairly judge this one because there's no, it's just not finished. It's just a proof of concept. Let's see if demo 2 is any more finished. Wait, what? I thought I saw my model there. Whatever, I'll just do demo 2. See what this is, if it's any more complete. Okay, well, the model's there. The race just immediately starts, though. Like, there is no ready, set, go. That doesn't happen. The race just starts. Looks like the game was just a test of shadows. Could be, I don't know. I thought I saw actual racers, though. I don't know if I like this one, though. It feels very slow. I mean, the fact that there's no sound, I'm starting to become a little more tolerant of because it's a homebrew game, but like, you go way too slowly. The turning kind of sucks. Um, there are a lot of good Nintendo 64 racing games, but not this one. Demo 2. I do not like it. It's going in. It just controls badly. It's going in abysmal. I have nothing against the people who actually worked on this, but I do not like their game, and that's just all there is to it. All right. I don't know how that happened. Whatever. Bird Cart Demo 2. All right. Next game. Blast Corpse. All right, let's go. I like Blast Corpse. Well, I say I like it, but I've only ever actually played it once, and it wasn't even for that long.
Go for it.
Yeah, notice how much better this emulator runs when I don't have all that other shit running. You can actually play this with the D-pad, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is just a demolition game. A pretty good one, though a little basic. I can see somebody having a lot of fun with this. Music's pretty good. Okay, where's the exit? How do I... Oh, I see. I have to exit the vehicle and then...
Not a scratch on it.
Yeah, enter that truck.
You're
I
just
see.
trying to impress me.
Alright.
I hope this works.
Okay, so... If I want to, I can, like, enter this train. Let's see if there's any benefit to doing that. You could stop the train at this station. Damn, I didn't realize this was fucking Densha to go all of a sudden. How do I leave again? Oh, that's not even the train station, my bad. Or is it? I guess it is. I'm a little bit confused. I see, there we go. Oh, I can enter this vehicle if I want. Okay. I like how there's no time limit. This is just a game where you destroy stuff. And that's all there is to it. I think I'd rather get the bulldozer, though. It's a very simple game. It is one that kind of appeals to your carnal desires to destroy stuff. Destroy it all. I'm not even gonna bother with the TNT, that's too risky. Okay, what else is there to destroy, if anything? I haven't really checked up here yet. For some reason my bulldozer moves a lot slower up here. Oh, that's actually pretty cool if what happened was what I think it was. I guess the game just... I guess your vehicle just moves more slowly when it's at higher elevations. That makes sense. Like, I remember going to Colorado once with my father, and we came in a pretty nice vehicle. He has like a Miata, and I never drive his Miata because, well, we both kind of insist on it. He thinks I'm kind of a crap driver, so he doesn't really trust me to drive it, despite the fact I've never gotten in an accident. And I don't hold that against him, because if I were in his position, I wouldn't want my son driving it either. So he drove the entire way, and when we were in like the Rocky Mountains, the elevation was just so high that he would just complain frequently about how the transmission was just like, there was a lot more resistance to it, I guess, because the elevation was higher. I guess this is sort of like that. Although, no, I think it's just a terrain thing, actually, because my bulldozer does move higher on the road. Whatever. How did I do this time? Anything else I need to destroy, or did I do a good job? No, leave. How did I do? Oh, I got everything, I think. Actually, I didn't get all the... whatever those... I didn't get all the lights, I guess. I left a few of those, but... yeah, I think Blast Corps is based. The thing keeping it from being a favorite is just how simplistic it is, but... yeah. It is the kind of game where, like, if you're itching for it, then nothing else will scratch it. Is Blastozer just the... hang on. Blastozer... yeah, that's just... that's just the Japanese version of Blast Corps. You think the only effects of altitude on cars are that there's less air for the engine and less air resistance? Yeah, maybe that's why. I just know that cars don't run as well at high elevations. Anyway, Blues Brothers 2000. I've heard negative things about this game. I think I even saw it at Half-Price Books once. Yes, Half-Price Books does sell video games, but I don't really buy video games. First of all, because I'm not really interested in real hardware retro gaming in general. I prefer emulation. But also because they're just so fucking expensive nowadays. Like, last time I was at a Half-Price Books, I saw Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, but it was like $200. Who would pay $200 to play? I mean, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is a good game, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't pay $200 for it. That's ridiculous. Oh, Titus made this one. Well, no wonder it's controversial. They made another, even more disliked game. The air would also be colder. Yeah, and I mean, Colorado, it was cool for sure, but it wasn't cold. It wasn't like Minnesota cold. Well, to be fair, I wasn't there during the winter, but still, it didn't seem any colder than Iowa, really. Joliet Prison. I've never seen a Blues Brothers movie, by the way, so... I've seen Nostalgia Critic complain about a Blues Brothers movie once, but... never seen an actual Blues Brothers movie. You know, whenever I think of Nostalgia Critic, I always think of the, You've seen Blues Brothers? Whenever I think of Nostalgia Critic, I always think of the feud between Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic. That was funny. I like that AVGN video where he's like... where he calls Nostalgia Critic a poopy head. Alright. I mean, I don't know. You're a better judge than I am of whether or not this game is accurate to the film. Use the C buttons to control the camera. Okay. Oh shit, I'm actually kind of getting my ass kicked by that guy. I mean, I'm trying to punch him back, but nothing's happening, you know? Oh, there we go. I beat him. Okay. Why do all these inmates want to fight me? Like, am I like a fucking child molester or something? Why am I in prison to begin with? What is the plot of this game? I bet if I saw the movie, this would make more sense. Alright. I'm safe when I'm up here, I guess. The film starts with him getting out of prison and being picked up by his brother. You don't see how a game that follows the plot would even work. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would explain why I'm starting in a prison, but it wouldn't explain why the first level is in prison when he gets out of prison at the beginning of the film. How do I crawl? To crawl, use the R button. What? I mean, there must be a reason why they're telling me that here, but I'm not seeing where it would be appropriate to crawl. Oh, here we go. I can actually look in first person. How do I leave? Okay. How do I stop? Press Z while jumping. Okay. So like that. Makes sense. I'll try it on one of these inmates. Well, that was fucking useless. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't think this game is bad though. I don't think it's good either. I think it's just kind of okay. Blues Brothers 2000s. All right. Next game. Body Harvest. Okay. I don't know why I put an S after 2000s. I think that was just a typo on my part. Body Harvest. Why do all the empty slots say Grease on them? At least the name menu is pretty quick and easy to use. So is the first level going to be Grease? Is that what the menu's telling me? If I wanted to follow the plot of the film, I need a game that changed genre frequently. Some parts rhythm games, some parts racing, etc. Okay. So sort of like something like Conker's Bad Fur Day, basically. Or similar gameplay style, anyway. Run toward a vehicle, press the bottom C button to take control of it. your shooting feels kind of wimpy in it. Like, there's no way to really aim other than just moving. At least no way that I can... Oh, there is actually. I spoke too soon. I mean, so far my impressions of this game are that it's just kind of okay as well. I played better, I've played worse. The game is not bad. Quit, play, map. Okay, what's the map? Whatever. Okay. Alright, so C down. I can actually aim. So this is just like a third-person shooter game, basically, is what this is. Can I enter this house? God, the camera kind of sucks sometimes. I guess you can adjust it, though. I can actually enter this random guy's house. Hey, what was all that rumpus outside? You like you must have been sent to help us. Pull the lever on the wall behind me. Again, another game where you randomly walk into somebody's house and for some reason he's not like, what the fuck are you doing in my home? Okay then. You move kind of slowly. Actually, no, you don't. You just move slowly when you're indoors. Outside, you move at a pretty appropriate pace, I would say. Alright, C down. Or is it C up? No, it was C down. C up just changes the camera view. Entering the vehicles is a little weird. I don't get why they chose C down for that, but whatever. I guess because what else are they going to choose? Honestly, I'm kind of liking this game. I've never heard of it before, but yeah, this game is genuinely kind of enjoyable. It really does feel like an adventure where you're fighting a defense against aliens. I kind of like it. This is a really good game. It even has a little... It has that thing that a lot of RPGs have, where it sort of tells you where to go. It has a little auto-aim, that's nice. Yeah, this is a pretty good game. I kind of like it. I've never heard of this game before, but holy shit, I did not think I would enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying it. Can I talk to these people? I guess not to this guy. And that house is boarded up. This really does kind of feel like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. This game has its flaws, but yeah, I am genuinely enjoying playing it. I think I might put this in favorite even just because like for all the weird things about it, it's just too unique of a concept and too desirable of one. I did not think I wanted a game like this, but holy shit, I do. Oh, I'm gonna ride one of these vehicles. Right, C down. Come on, C down. This vehicle is locked. Well, why can't I enter it? I mean, I guess it makes sense that I realistically couldn't, because I don't have, like, a key for it or anything. Can I talk to this? Is the game sure I can't talk to this guy? No, I guess not. Info transmission. I'm picking up a distress signal from the mountains to the north of Trumptonus Town. The main road leads straight to the entrance. Okay, well I guess I gotta go then. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oops. Didn't mean to run over your fence there. Sorry about that. That was the main road though, right? Where the heck am I going? I'm confused. Maybe I should check the map. Maybe I'll be less confused if I do that. Okay. So that's where I am now. I'm already in Trumptonus Town. Oh, I see. It's north of it, though. So it looks like I just need to keep going this way until I hit this road right here. And then I just take this road and it'll eventually lead me to where I'm supposed to be going. That makes sense. Let's go. Okay, so B is reverse, A is throttle. Got it. I kind of wonder... It would be really funny. I don't know why I had this thought, but for some reason I just imagined the reverse, like if you hold down B, would have no cap for how high it goes. That would be insane. Am I in a dungeon now? This game has those. Can I open this chest? Dynamite. Oh wait, no, this is just a cave. I like it. It's sort of like a... This game is to Zelda what Earthbound is to a lot of those, like, you know, RPGs. Yeah, this game is to Zelda what Earthbound is to, like, Final Fantasy, basically. And that's why I like it. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, though, I must admit. I have an inventory. This is Greece? This does not look like Greece. I've never been to Greece, to be fair, but I've looked at it through Google Maps Street View. It didn't look like that. This game is a favorite in any case. I really want to play more of it. This is such a hidden gem. Alright. Body Harvest has been added. Next game. Bokujo Monogatari 2. What is this? You know, I wonder how VitoTube runs. Whether or not that would cause Aris to freak out. I'll try downloading. I don't have the Linux version of VitoTube. No thanks. Just take me to the downloads. Linux x64. Where should I put it though? I guess I can just put it in my home directory. I don't have a strong opinion on where it should go, really. Okay, VitoTube Mini. Okay, it's been a while since I last used this program. How do I get my avatar again? Load mini avatar. I don't even... Hang on. Where did I put that? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, I got the avatar loaded on VitoTube Mini. Now let me just add the source to OBS. Do I do game capture? Is it game capture or no? It's not game capture. Okay, I'll just do window capture then, or yeah. PNG tuber avatar. VitoTube Mini. Yeah, that is what I want. Okay. And now I just have to chroma key it. Properties. No. How do I chroma key again? Filters. Basic filters. Add chroma key. There we go. There we go. This uses way less resources. Yeah, this is perfect for the stream. I should just go back to my PNG tuber avatar for these. All right. I had it roughly like this or so, right? Yeah, this is fine. I'll just do that. All right, anyway. Bokujo Monogatari 2. Oh, that's just Harvest Moon 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll play it later then when I get to the Harvest Moon games. Right now I want to play Bomberman 64. Try that out. Now, let me add this. My bad. Edit menu. Let's see. Where should I put this under? I mean, I only ever use it for internet-related purposes, so I guess I'll put it under internet. Vito 2 Mini. I don't think I need the terminal for it, so I won't launch it in terminal. Alright, does it work? There we go. It works. Alright, cool. Anyway, Bomberman 64. Now that I got all that set up. Should I throw bombs with the control stick or the B button? I guess B. I don't know. I mean, because how am I going to move? With the D-pad, I guess, but I'm doing the menu with the analog stick. Bomberman's one of those franchises that I'm always kind of overwhelmed by. Like, and not in the way you think, not in the actual game. More like I never know which version to play because there's so many different Bomberman games on so many different consoles. It's a very oversaturated franchise. That's kind of the big mistake I think they made with Bomberman. Like, which version should I play? I just straight up don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've even looked it up before, like the best Bomberman versions, and I just can't get a clear answer because nobody even really agrees on the topic. I guess the answer is to just pick one and go with it. I like the Super Nintendo, so maybe I could do the Super Nintendo one. I don't know. Hello, Karumi. Adventure, battle. I'll do adventure. I don't know. I'll do normal. You remember playing the story, which you think is adventure? Okay, so I just picked the same thing you remember playing. Ugh. Mission complete. How do I... Okay, I guess you don't advance the text, you just kind of wait. I keep forgetting I have this random can of sparkling water here. I've been kind of cutting back on sparkling water lately. Mainly because it gives me acid reflux. I used to have this thing. The reason why I used to drink so much sparkling water is because I believed that like it was just as healthy for you as regular water because it can hydrate you as well as regular water and it doesn't contain any sugar or additives or anything like that. However, what I failed to take into account is that it does hydrate you as well as water, but it's also more acidic, and therefore if you just drink huge amounts of it, then you're going to get acid reflux. So that's the problem I'm trying to combat right now. There are 4 worlds to play through. You remember getting stuck on one of them. I'll just play through, like, the first world. Blue Resort, Red Mountain, White Glacier. Yeah, these must be the 4 worlds. I'll pick Blue Resort because it looks the coolest. Acid reflex from sparkling water. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Okay, so you drop the bombs with A. I do kind of like this. This is sort of meant to be more of like a reboot. Yeah, this is meant to be a reboot, sort of like Pac-Man World or like Frogger on PS1. Fuck. Alright, well, I figured out how to beat enemies. You can change the camera, very cool. I would not like this game if it just had like a fixed camera, but it doesn't, so that's nice to see. Okay, so I can't swim. Now I know, I guess. The enemies do respawn, okay. But there's also not much reason to really kill that guy when I really think about it. I think I'll just leave him alone. Can I destroy these bombs? Or these crates? I can, actually. Okay. Well, might as well get the items, I guess. I don't know what the timer does. Is there a way to jump? No, probably not. Oops, accidentally got hit by my own explosion, I guess. I'll keep going till I either beat the stage or get a game over, whichever happens first. L and R do nothing. But that's fine. I guess not all buttons need to do something in games. I'm not really sure what the power-ups do. You used to get acid reflux, you had to avoid eating too much fats and acids at once. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's possible there are other factors, and that might not be the only thing. But I do notice that my acid reflux is significantly worse when I drink sparkling water, so that's why I don't do it that often anymore. But I still do it sometimes. You think you can make bombs bigger? Let me try that. Okay, well, if you can, then you don't do it with L or R. B just throws. What about trigger? Nope. Maybe the D-pad? I'd hope it's not the D-pad. Nintendo 64 games with good controls don't utilize the analog stick and the D-pad at the same time. Like, I already put a game in bad for that. So that's not it, luckily. It could be, God. Might require holding the bombs. Okay. Well, it's not Z. It's not Z, L, or R. Garrett, I can promise you that. And all the C buttons do is move the camera around. I don't know, maybe I need to get an item or something first. How do I open this bridge? I have no idea how to get that bridge down. Yeah, it's probably something you unlock later. That would be my guess. Just because I have no idea how else I would do it. Oops, accidentally walked in the water. You think there's a switch somewhere? You know what? Screw it, I'll keep playing. I'll look for the switch. I'll do a different level. Maybe that's the one you got stuck on. If so, then I can see why. I'll do Green Garden, I guess. I do like the music in this one. I don't really get how the bomb throwing controls work. It's like sometimes you throw and other times you kick it forward. I'll often intend to do one, but then just do the other. So that confuses me. Oh, I see. Okay. So if you don't push a button, then it just kicks. That's fine, I can work with that. Welcome back, Electric. Yep. For some reason I forgot I had a PNG tuber model. But then I was like, you know, maybe I should load my PNG tuber model, so I at least have some kind of avatar while I'm doing these. So that's what I did. And it's working out pretty well. It doesn't put a lot of... It's a lot more lightweight than my actual 3D model. Vito Tube is a lot more lightweight than VC Face. It's been 80 years. Yep, last time I opened this, the nuke hadn't dropped on Hiroshima yet. I'm sorry, that's dark. You know, the view can be kind of weird sometimes. I know you can adjust the camera angle, but you'll still inevitably end up walking into stuff that you can't see. Will the VTuber avatar return? It'll return next stream that I'm not, it's not gonna be on the Nintendo 64 Library streams because the load is just too much, but the 3D VTuber avatar will return for stuff that my PC can actually handle running at the same time as it. So in other words, not Aris. At least not for... Well, Nintendo 64 is the only thing I emulate with Aris anyway, so... I otherwise mostly use either RetroArch or a standalone emulator. So, yeah. And both of those run perfectly fine with VC Face. At least from what I recall. Okay, yeah, so this is just a tutorial. I'm getting consistently stuck on the levels. Like, I legitimately don't really know how to progress. Maybe I should pay more attention to what this guy is saying. When kicked, a bomb can be stopped using the R button. Oh, that's cool. So I can stop a bomb. Let me try that. I actually didn't know that. Okay. Wait. Oh, that is cool. I bet I could use that somehow. Although, to be honest, I'd rather just do that, just stun the enemy and blow them up. That's kind of more how I do things. I like stunning enemies before I kill them. So why my favorite Zelda item is the boomerang. Maybe you can bomb under the grate next to the guy. Let me try that. So... Oh, I see. I kick here. That makes sense. Does that open an entrance or something? No, what I bet I have to do is bomb under that grate and then stop the bomb somewhere and then blow up there. But there are only two things in there. One being, oh, I bet I have to blow up the pillar, maybe. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Pumped bomb. Okay, I think this is what you were talking about. Problem is, I kind of skipped over how I'm supposed to actually use it. Pick up the bomb, repeatedly press A. I see. I see, that makes sense. Come on, I want to pick it up. Why isn't that whenever I want to pick up a bomb, I end up kicking? And whenever I want to kick a bomb, I end up picking it up. Yep, that's it. There we go. I see. I don't know when it'll be useful. It kind of seems more dangerous than anything, since it's easier to accidentally blow yourself up with a bigger bomb, but... if it has a use, then... I don't know, maybe there's certain things that will only get blown up with the pumped bombs. Okay, I'll try this one. Actually, no, because I can't see the bomb. That's the problem with these camera angles. It has a larger AoE, so it could hit things you can't otherwise hit. Yeah, like that dragon for example. That makes sense. Oh wait, no. That just blew up with a regular bomb. But I swear I've put bombs at it before and it didn't blow up. So I don't know. Maybe just had to do that other part of the tutorial first. I will complete a stage in this. I am enjoying this though. I don't play much Bomberman, but yeah, I can see getting into this for sure. It's not even a traditional Bomberman game either. Again, it's more of a reboot, sort of like what Pac-Man World was to Pac-Man, you know? And I like Pac-Man World. Alright. Well, I did that. Oh, I did not mean to drop down there. I'm a little clumsy with this game, probably because I think this game would be better if it used a D-pad, honestly. I don't get why there are games that have, like, digital movements that use the analog stick instead. Like, Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds kind of had the same problem. You never thought of this game as a reboot, mainly because when you played it, you didn't know about any other Bomberman games? Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know which Bomberman, of the traditional Bomberman games, I don't know which one is best to play. Because again, it's just so oversaturated of a franchise. Bomberman 64. I'll put it in based. I enjoyed it. I don't know whether or not this saves though, so I'll save state just in case. Next game. More Bomberman. Sorry, I went too far. Bomberman Hero is next. Another Bomberman game. Bit of a weird menu. I can skip past this. I guess I'll proceed. Okay. Area 1, I guess. Battle room, I guess. Wait, this is from the fucking... God, I feel like a fucking Zoomer playing this. Because I immediately recognized the music from the Mr. Incredible Uncanny memes. I don't even like those memes. Mainly because they're all made by kids who don't know anything about the world. Well, the controls are significantly different. I don't like them as much, honestly. I missed when I could just lay down bombs like in the traditional Bomberman games. Like, I have to actually, like, try to aim, and the aiming's really precise. Like, the hitboxes are, like, unfairly precise. Hold B to throw a rolling bomb. You can at least jump. Like, there's some platforming. Hello. I think that's Nagato. Hello, Nagato. Looks like the game has more gravity on the bombs than on the character. Yeah. Must be heavy bombs. Makes me kind of impressed that Bomberman can lift them. I don't know. I've been complaining about this game. Maybe I'm being too hard on it. I'll see what it's actually like in practice. How many more B games are there? I plan to play through all the games that start with B, but it's been like 3 hours and I'm still not done. Okay, there aren't actually that many more. Bottom of the ninth, Brew Volley. Okay. That's fine. You know what? I didn't mean to get rid of Bomberman Hero. I'll just put it in good and move on just to save time. Because it's probably a good game. I like Bomberman 64 more, but it did its own thing. I can respect that, you know? Anyway. Bottom of the ninth. Is this a baseball game?
Bottom of the ninth.
I did not know what this would be, but I didn't think it would be a baseball game. I wonder how this plays compared to, what was that other All-Star Baseball? How does this play compared to that? Okay, so I can pick my team. I'll pick Minnesota. I'll pick Minnesota. I get to pick 2 teams, but I don't know what the difference is. I'll pick Minnesota and Colorado, I guess. No, that is not what I wanted to pick. You don't pick 2 teams. Why are there 2 different lists? I'm a bit confused by that. I'll pick Minnesota, and then I'll compete against... I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on who to compete with. Detroit? I don't know. Bottom of the ninth is a baseball reference, so yes, you'd expect it to be a baseball game. Okay. I can't blame myself for not knowing that. Oh, there he is. Richard... Well, Roy Coomer, I think was his name. His last name was Coomer. He's a real person, so I don't really want to make fun of him too much for it, but... Like, that is... I don't know. I kind of wonder if he's gonna change his name. He probably doesn't care. You know, I mean, I guess I wouldn't if I've already made a living off of baseball. How does this game play? Time to finally... Oh, this just plays exactly the same. And it's not even as good. Yeah, don't play bottom of the ninth. I can already tell this is just all-star baseball at home, and I didn't even like all-star baseball that much. I'm just gonna put it in bad and move on. Brew Volley. Let's see if this runs. Nope. This is one of those homebrew games that writes to memory that it's not supposed to write to. Or not write to, sorry. It's one of those homebrew games that reads memory that it can't access in the RS emulator. So I can't play it. That's fine. Okay, I guess we'll do Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling next. I was thinking about what you were saying about how fishing is kind of the ultimate mini game in video games. I agree. I mean, Ocarina of Time had a fishing mini game, and it's probably the best mini game in the game. Twilight Princess, you did a lot of fishing in that, but it wasn't nearly as well done, in my opinion. Fucking Tower Unite has a fishing mini game, though I don't really play it much. Yeah, a lot. Minecraft obviously has fishing. Why is this game so quiet? This game is really quiet. Oh wait, no. For some reason the emulator was quiet. I don't know why. I remember playing a few sports games, playing at least one baseball game. Yeah, I never played sports games at all growing up. I'm kind of curious what your favorite one was. Actually, that's not true. There was one sports game I played growing up. It was Wii Sports. Even that, I didn't really play that often, though. I just kind of... Every once in a while, I would play it with my parents, basically. And that was the extent of it. Also, when I was a kid, I played, like, Mario Power Tennis for the GameCube. I played that. Ichinaya Tenpin Bowling, Midway Lanes. Rudokan area, Roads area. What are these? What differences do they make? I'll pick this one, I guess. I don't know. Then I can... Oh, that's cool. I can customize my, my player. I mean, I guess objectively he would be a rookie. He's right-handed. These faces look like shit. Although I'm not entirely sure how much of that is the game's fault. I'm tempted to pick this. I'll pick this one just because he looks like a soy jack. Yeah. He's large. In fact, I'll even name him. How do I edit the player? I didn't mean to save. Edit name, I see, okay. I'll call him Soy Jack. Alright, alright. I'm making Soy Jack and Circuit Pro Bowling. This is fun. I'm gonna have more fun with this than the actual game, probably. Black's fine. No, he's gotta have a full beard, because he's Soy Jack. That's what Soy Jack has. He's gotta be bald and with a full beard. And he's gotta be really pale, too, and I guess the palest I can go is that, so... What color should his shirt be? I don't have a strong opinion on that. Blue's fine, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. He's gotta have glasses, though. I don't know what glasses to give him. I guess those. Oil pattern makes a big difference in bowling. Bowling ball only changes direction because the spin causes a turn when there isn't oil to lubricate. I see. So basically, the more oil, the less spinning on the ball. Alright. Time to see Soy Jack do some bowling. In Tokyo, Japan, apparently. I just picked the bowling alley that sounded the coolest. That happened to be this one. Why did I slide to the right? I don't know how to play this. How do I... I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do there, but I have no idea what. I hit all the buttons at once and nothing happened when I did that. It's very... It's like there's no rhyme or reason on where the bowling ball goes. You think I'm supposed to click when the slider passes a certain point? Well, which button am I supposed to press, though, for that? Like, I know that that's probably what I'm supposed to do, but I've tried all the different buttons. None of them do anything. I've tried A, B, all the C buttons. I think I've tried the trigger. Like, okay, what do the C buttons do it? Nope. Shoulder doesn't do it. A and B don't do it. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there. It feels like a loading screen to me at this point. You know what? I bet I could, if I go to game options, doesn't show the game options there. Here's what I'll do. I'll exit the game. I remember seeing in options something about, yeah, control set. Hook right, hook left. Change ball, step left, step right. Aim left, aim right. Okay. So I guess with the C buttons you can add a little bit of a hook. Operate meters, I have no idea what that means. Okay, I'll try something. Bowl with Soy Jack again. And I'm just gonna do nothing. And see what happens. Okay, for some reason I took a hard left. I don't know why. I guess I'll do the same thing. See whether or not I get the exact same result. You know, yeah, I'm gonna put this game in bad just for being confusing. If you can figure this game out, then cool, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna move the meh. Actually, no. I'll make the okay category wrap. I'll just do that. Why is this... That's weird. Whatever. I'll make this wrap. And then... There we go. Alright, next game. Here we go. Buck Bumble.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
For some reason,
Bump
this
to the
makes
bump to the bump to the
louder.
bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump.
Alright, that's better. I think I saw somebody play this game before. I forget who. It's... Yeah, it's like a 3D shooter, basically. It's probably a good game. I remember... Well, I remember watching somebody else playing it and thinking, okay, this doesn't look like a bad game, but I don't know if it would be my thing. I kind of failed at collecting those. You kind of move way too quickly. Boom. You know, it kind of reminds me of when the wasps get shot down in Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't really know what my goal is, though. It's the thing. Like, it controls fine, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing, really. You're expecting a skater game? No. I guess I can kind of see why you would. It is kind of skater music. Actually, yeah, I could see a skater game having this game's exact soundtrack, come to think of it. Like, I could see skating to this soundtrack, for example. I think this game's good. I don't really have much to say about it, really. Yeah, I'll put this game in good. All right. What's next? Bug game, another homebrew that may or may not work. It doesn't work. All right, let me restart the emulator. Bug Bumble, bug game, A Bug's Life. All right. God. A Bug's Life is one of those movies I saw a very long time ago when I was like a young child, and I don't remember a single thing about it. I couldn't tell you the plot or anything. My gut also tells me this isn't going to be a good game, though I could be wrong. I could be pleasantly surprised. Why does this... No, that's not the emulator this time. For some reason, the game is just really quiet. Okay, there we go. Anthill, training, challenge. What are the options? I don't like the menu controls. Okay, what are the controls? Movement, seed colors, the trigger apparently, throw, pick up, jump. Okay. That doesn't really tell me anything until I actually try to play the game. Alright. A bit of a flimsy way to...
Oh, yeah! Bye-bye, Buggy.
Follow me.
You know what? This is surprisingly... At least so far, this is surprisingly coherent. Like, I really don't think... My first impressions of the actual gameplay aren't that bad.
These berries don't work. These berries don't work.
What do you mean, don't work?
These berries don't work.
I don't know why he says that every time he throws them. I mean...
This way, quick.
Oh, I think he just says that...
These berries don't work. Bye-bye, Buggy.
You know what? That's gonna get annoying.
These
These berries don't work.
These berries don't work.
Am I supposed to...
Follow me.
Whatever, fine, I'll just jump over him, I guess.
This way, quick.
I don't like how you have to aim your... Yeah, I don't like this game. I don't like how you have to, like, aim your shots. Your shots sort of do this weird
Follow me.
Super berry.
angle thing. Oh, I got super berries now. Wow, very cool. Actually, no. Actually, the shots aren't that bad as long as you're shooting an actual enemy.
Follow me.
Nice one.
Yeah, maybe this game isn't that bad, actually. Maybe I'm being too hard on it. I think I just didn't have high expectations because it's a movie-based game off A Bug's Life. And I also found the menu a little bit jank. I think this game's okay. I still don't really like it, but I don't really dislike it either. Bug's Life. Alright. Next game. Let's see. What's next? Bust-A-Move 99. I'll play all 3 Bust-A-Move games. I don't know which one came first, though. I feel like I should probably look that up. Bust-A-Move games. Wait, this is Puzzle Bobble? This is Puzzle Bobble. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to play all 3. I'll just play whatever the most and least recent ones are, just to compare them. I don't really know which ones to play, though. I really don't. I am confused. Is there... Puzzle Bob, Bust-A-Move, N64 games. Maybe this will help me. Okay, so Bust-A-Move 3 is just... What's the difference between that and 99 then? Oh, I see. So this is all just one game, and I guess the one I want to play is Bust-A-Move 99. So I'll pick that one. Movie-based games can be tricky. You don't know of any that stand out. I know of some, like Ghostbusters for the Sega Genesis was actually pretty good. Also, the Lego Star Wars games are masterpieces. Oh, they're technically movie-based. Alright, Bust-A-Move 99.
Wait.
I do like how, despite this being an American localization, they still have the Japanese in. That's a nice touch. I like that. I wish more games from this era did that. Alright. Bust-A-Move 99. Let's go. This is just another Puzzle Bobble game. I'll put it at normal. Whatever. I guess I'll do player versus computer. I don't know who to play as or if it even makes a difference. Whatever, that's fine. It's very arcade-like. Wait, what? Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a Bubble Bobble at first. Okay. I see. So it's just a race. This is just Puzzle Bobble. I mean, I don't have much to say about it. I get the idea. It's Puzzle Bobble. I do kind of like the music. I don't know how I won that. I don't really feel like I won, but whatever. I'll put this in good. I can't complain about it. I'm not gonna put it above good because, like, it's Puzzle Bobble. Yeah, that game was good. I would say that game's fine. California Speed. Ooh, this is a classic. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. I was gonna stop at the bees. All right. Well, I guess next time I do this, the first game will be California Speed. All right. I guess that's it. I should be getting ready for bed. Thank you all for coming, Electric, Alexius, Sir Jacob, Jesse, and Nagato. It's Cots over. Goodbye.